Hello everyone, greetings. This is Quinnie. I just wanted to share some things with you all. Um, some things that I do personally to help keep my immune system up high. One of the things I notice in observation, not judgment, when I go to the grocery store, I'm paying attention to what people are purchasing right now. And even before, the virus hit, I'm always in observation. And what I'm noticing is that, people really, especially at the regular grocery store, Publix, Kroger's. Now, when I go to the Cap Farmers Market, it's totally different. But I don't see people purchasing a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. I know everyone is really concerned about keeping their immune systems up high so that it can be able to protect you against viruses. And the COVID virus is what we're dealing with right now. But viruses are around us all the time. The flu is a virus. So what we want to do, and what I do personally, and what I want to encourage everyone to do in order to keep their immune system like really, really high, is to include fresh fruits and vegetables. When you go grocery shopping, whenever I go, like in Kroger's or Publix, very first place I go is to the produce section and to purchase produce. And we want to purchase, organic if possible, if it's within your budget. But what's most important is that you eat a diet that's really high in fruits and vegetables. Really, 80% of what you eat should be fruits and vegetables, mostly vegetables, and then the non-sweet fruits for other reasons. Um, so if you eat this way, then your immune system is going to be high because these different foods that I have here on the table are rich in vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. Also, these foods are extremely high in fiber. And so what that fiber is going to do is that it's going to push toxins out of the body. It's going to feed your gut. Our gut is where 80% of our immune system is located. And so when we feed our body foods that are highly processed, lots of meat, you're not getting any fiber. You're not getting the fiber that you need in order to feed your gut so that your immune system can be as high as it can possibly be. If your immune system is high, then it's going to attack viruses or anything that's trying to attack you. So what I want to encourage you to do is to eat a plant-rich diet. And a plant-rich diet is going to be one that, it has a variety of colors. You're going to have your reds, you're going to have your oranges, you're going to have your, your sweet potatoes that are high in vitamin A, and you're going to have your green vegetables, your green leafy vegetables. You're going to be eating different roots as well. If you eat this way, then you really are disease-proofing your life. And we want to make this a lifestyle. We want to eat this way all the time because when you do, you're not going to worry about getting sick, really and truly. Knock on wood, I've never had the flu before. I haven't had a cold in years. And I've really accredited it with the fact that I've been vegan for 30 years. Now, my diet as a vegan didn't always consist of enough plants. And as a result, there were other challenges that I kind of dealt with, weight gain, etc. But I've been able to stay healthy and have a very low cholesterol, and blood sugar is low, H1C is low, hemoglobin A1C, which is one of the markers for diabetes, has been normal because I'm eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. So I want to encourage you all, when you go shopping, like right now, while we're all like really very conscious about being healthy, make certain that you include a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet. Something else that I do that has really helped me a lot is that I use essential oils, and I use the essential oil of clove and oregano, and I also use the essential oil of eucalyptus. And so how I incorporate these in my life is that I will put a drop in a glass of water, and I like whenever I'm drinking water, I'm just like adding like a drop, and I'll put like 32 ounces and put like one drop in about 32 ounces of water. And so what these oils are, they're very, very great at actually killing viruses, fungus, parasites. So it's great for the immune system. They also break up mucus. So I'll put this in my water, and I'll also, at the clinic, which I manage a holistic medical clinic, advanced clinics for preventive medicine. You can find us at acpm.net. I have a diffuser going at the clinic like 24/7. I've been doing that for years. And in the diffuser, I put these oils in the diffuser, because when you put these oils in the diffuser, it's going to get into the air. And when you're breathing them in, you're actually breathing in these essential oils that can kill viruses and different things that you may be breathing in. So I want to also encourage you all to get a diffuser and just put it in your environment. And then also just putting the different oils in the water as well. Something else that I do, and these are things that, like I said, I do personally, and we recommend these things for our patients as well. And we've actually had a pretty good year with our patients this year. They haven't really had a lot of issues with colds and flus and things, because they've really embrace eating just more plants. And so when they do that, no more constipation, liver's clean, etc. So another thing that I do, I've been doing for years, is I use colloidal silver, and I love this this colloidal silver. It has a nasal adapter. So this nasal adapter allows you to squirt it in your nostrils. And so when you squirt it, so I'll do like 1 or 2 squirts in each nostril, and then I'll breathe it in. And so when you breathe it in, it's like going down your nasal passages, your sinuses, and going right down your throat and right into the bloodstream. So you're like getting, it's like killing anything that you may be inhaling in by way of a virus or any type of pathogen. So want to encourage you all to purchase some colloidal silver, which is very hard to find now, because everybody's purchasing all these things that are really, really great at killing viruses. Something else, I am an herbalist. I make my own tonic, and this right here is called Golden Tonic. And with Golden Tonic, it's in a base of apple cider vinegar and raw honey, and it's infused with oregano, garlic, ginger, and turmeric, horseradish. Great for inflammation. You can make your own, but we also sell it at the clinic as well. So I put like a few drops up under my tongue 3 times a day. I do it first thing in the morning, then at night, then midday. Been doing this for the past 6 months, and it's great for the immune system. It also reduces inflammation, so that's called Golden Tonic. And some of you may know of holy basil. So I actually have some dried holy basil here. We have, I think this is it. We have a patient who is a farmer, and last year during the season, she had like a lot of like fresh herbs. And so this right here is dried holy basil. Holy basil is phenomenal with helping you to deal with stress, just to help you manage stress. It's also great at increasing your immune system. It can reduce your blood pressure and blood sugar. And so what I did is that I made a tonic out of the holy basil, and this has just been phenomenal. It's just helping me to just deal with stress. So the thing about stress is that when we can be stressed and not even know it, right? When the body's stressed out, it weakens the immune system. So we really want to manage our stress. And the different things that I do, I have my morning rituals, I do my meditation, I do my breath work, but I also take, certain herbs to just help me to deal with stress. Something else that's really great at, when I've been doing this for years, taking chlorella. So whenever I travel internationally, I have like a regimen that I use, and it includes chlorella. Chlorella is a blue-green algae. It's great at helping the immune system. In addition, it absorbs toxins in the body. it absorbs heavy metals in the body. So chlorella is wonderful. So I definitely want to encourage y'all to add chlorella to your diet, your lifestyle. And then we also have moringa. So this moringa, we know exactly where it comes from, how it's processed. We have a friend in Ghana who sends this to us. And this is something, this, for some of you who may not know, but this moringa is a superfood, and it is high in every vitamin, mineral that exists. During times of famine, people would chew the leaves and it would keep them alive. And so we've been selling moringa for about 5 or 6 years at the clinic, and it has really helped a lot of our patients. So what I do with this moringa is that I add it to my green smoothie every morning. But we have patients who have high blood pressure, and they've used the moringa, and it's helped them to lower their blood pressure, lower the blood sugar. It's just a great addition to have in your life. And then we have what I use. I use ginger. So this is the root of ginger. I try my best to always purchase organic ginger. And so with this ginger, what I do is I use it in my tonics. I also juice the ginger as well. When I juice it, if the root is organic, I don't peel it. So I leave the skin on, because up under the skin of fruits and vegetables are micronutrients that you cannot get anywhere else. So I leave the skin on. So ginger, of course, is great at I use it a lot for any type of digestive issues, and if I have any type of mucus buildup, I will use ginger. Ginger is great, another, for inflammation. So when the body is inflamed, then it reduces your immune system. So we really want to be very mindful of just including foods in our diet that's going to reduce inflammation. Some people feel that inflammation is the root cause of cancer and many diseases. Another root that's in my diet is turmeric. So this is the root of turmeric, and you can find turmeric dry, but look how beautiful it is. You can also use the root. So whenever I can find like fresh turmeric, I buy as much of it as I can. It stores really well in the refrigerator, but I also use it in my tonics as well. I make teas out of it. I also juice it. And next is garlic. So garlic is wonderful fresh. Garlic is another one of these herbs and roots and foods that antiviral, antibacterial. It like kills things. You can actually make a tonic with the garlic, and it's wonderful inside of marinated greens, salad dressing. So you want to definitely include this in your diet. And then here you just see all these different colors. Again, you want to include these different variety of colors in your diet. Greens, and more greens. This really should be the foundation of like what you eat in a day. Want to encourage you to eat at least 10 cups of greens. Again, green leafy vegetables. So what we do with our patients, we encourage them to eat their green leafy vegetables raw. And then if you want to cook, the other vegetables, then eat cooked vegetables. But you really want to include as many raw foods in your diet as possible. And greens are just a powerhouse. Greens are very high in vitamin C, especially collard greens right here, which I love. So the collard greens, I'll make them raw. I also juice the collard greens. You want to add sweet potatoes in your diet as well, because they're very high, again, variety of colors. You can actually eat sweet potatoes raw. You don't have to cook sweet potatoes, but they're wonderful baked, of course. And one of my favorite sweet potatoes is the Japanese jewel sweet potato. This sweet potato is white inside, but it is so super, super sweet. This is just like dessert for me. So I want to encourage you all to try this. I've actually seen these sweet potatoes at Publix. I don't know if I've seen them at Kroger's, but you can also, for people who are in Atlanta metro area, the Cab Farmers Market, you can get these year round. Um, Lemons. Want to encourage you all to add lemon juice to your diet. Also, the skins of the lemon. So the lemon juice itself will help to clean out your liver. So if you have a clean liver, you don't suffer. Um, if you have a clean liver, you're not going to have issues with allergies. So every morning, I clean out my liver by drinking about 32 ounces of water at room temperature, and then I'll add the juice of half a lemon to it. And that's my breakfast. That's the first thing I do in the morning. I want to encourage you all to do that as well, because that actually will start the detoxification process. It'll start cleaning out the liver. And then you can take the skin and you can just then put it inside of water and just make fruit water. So lemons, I want to encourage everyone to do that every day. And of course, you have your oranges that are a great source of vitamin C. But again, let's not forget the skin. People throw the skin away. There's a lot of power and energy in the skin. So I want to encourage you all to just start putting the skins of different fruits in water, and especially if it's organic, is an extra bonus. If it's not organic, then I don't recommend you do that, because then you're drinking a bunch of chemical water. Let's see. So just want to encourage you all to really just add a variety of different fruits and vegetables to your diet. And you can literally make having a high immune system a way of life by eating this way. There is no reason why, so many people are getting all sorts of diseases. We're dealing right now with this virus, but every day in my world, because we support a lot of cancer patients and people with chronic diseases at the clinic, they come to us, and the foods that they're eating is not this year, but these are the foods that we recommend that they eat. So if you want to prevent disease, if you want to reverse disease, if you want to stabilize a disease, because sometimes you have disease that you cannot reverse, really, but you can stabilize it. You can prevent it from getting worse by eating this way. And so let's do this. Let's have a clean, green, plant-rich diet before we get sick, okay? We have patients who come to us when they're sick. They have no problems at all giving up meat and eating this way, period. They come in and they're ready to make whatever change they need to make because they're in a chronic disease. But what would your life look like if you made these changes before a chronic disease? This right here is prevention. This is how you can prevent any disease. 80% of all diseases are 100% preventable. And how do we prevent those diseases? Is by eating a plant-rich diet. So I want to encourage you all to make eating healthy, having a plant-rich diet, a way of life, having a strong immune system. Make it a way of life, so that when things happen, you're like maybe tweaking some things that you would normally do, like adding, essential oils to your water, but you're not really having to do a whole lot, because for you, having a high immune system and preventing disease is a way of life. You can find me if you have any questions. You can give us a call at 770-419-4471. You can also visit us at acpm.net. Thank you so much for allowing me just to share some of the things that we do to stay healthy. Thank you.